Okay, Thursday evening. I meant to do this video Wednesday, and I got all excited. I even put on pants, was ready to do the video, and my camera ran out of batteries mid-video. So, you get this video on Thursday. But first, before I get to the inspiration for the video, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to eat when I'm done with the video. Look at this. Tonight we have hamburgers with salad, mango habanero pork, and sauteed onions and mushrooms, and potato salad. Yeah, I worked hard for that one. Oh, good, I have space on my camera. So, yesterday's video was inspired by one person saying, you didn't make a video for me when I left you a comment, or something of that sort. Called me a liar. Because they asked for a video on something and I didn't do it. That was a long time ago. So I promise that I will do a video for that person when they ask a question. You know who you are. I'm waiting. It's got to be a good question or I won't do a video. Someone else sent me questions. Big fan of anonymity, so I'm not going to tell you who. But they sent me two questions. First one was about the JET program. How much do grades matter? I don't know. They matter. A bit. Someone who said that their grades weren't very good for 1 year. Oh well. The people who are looking at your application for JET, they don't have a lot of experience with that. If they did, they'd be in managerial position someplace else. They have a lot of experience with JET, they've done it 2 or 3 times. Still not much. So, they're not going to have a lot of things that they're knowing what, a lot of things that they're looking for. They know because they were JET, but other than that, they're looking for anything they can understand. Every one of them's been through school, every one of them's got a GPA. They're going to look at it. That will play a factor. Play a part, it'll be a factor. Play a factor. Interesting, my language is really going this week. So yeah, it will matter, but it shouldn't stop you from applying, and may not matter that much. It depends. All the rest, the interview is the most important part. If you can get to the interview, write good things about yourself. And the second question that came with that message was, what's it like trying to get a date in Japan? My first problem with that question was, use the word try. Linguistically, trying has the possibility of failing. That's not what you want to do. Second, so that is an interesting question though. What about dating in Japan? Dating has a couple things that are different, but at the same time it's not all that different. Dating someone in Japan is kind of like dating someone in the U.S. Some people say it's easier to find a girlfriend in Japan, mostly because you're coming someplace completely new and you're meeting a whole lot of new people. You don't have established relationships, so you can establish a relationship as a romantic one rather than someone you've been friends with for a long time. Changing that situation is a lot different. You're out there, you're meeting new people. As a foreigner, you're interesting, so people are interested in you. You're different. That's good. That bodes well for you. Sometimes for women here, though, foreign women coming to Japan, Japanese guys are afraid of them because they're just too upfront. Most Japanese women are very passive, especially in relationships. Not all of them, though. More entertaining ones are not. A lot of them are more interested in dating foreign guys. So that's good. Then you have the language barrier and the fact that people are afraid to talk to you. So really, in the end, it kind of balances out, and it's no harder or easier to get a girlfriend in Japan than it is in the U.S. It all depends on how you go about it and who you meet and what kind of chemistry you got. So other things, work's going interestingly. More anonymity there. I'm not going to tell you much about it because some of it I'm supposed to keep tight-lipped about, and some of it's also really boring. I write a lot of emails, sit at a desk a lot. That's alright, I'll be interacting with more Japanese customers starting next week. Having me represent the company means I'll get to deal with more people complaining when there are claims and, this bottle leaked, and I get to go and I get to fill out the basic thing and send the bottle to someone who writes a report on why it leaked. And I get to go apologize. So I'll be studying under the guy next to me who's very good at apologizing. I think that's a skill you need as a salesman here. I don't know if it is so much in the States, but definitely here. If you're the representative for the company, you have to be able to apologize very well. I'll see how I do with that. A lot of times last time they had me do that, I went up and went, yep, these bottles leaked. We'll take care of them. We'll get you new ones. They're going to write a report. Do you want to see it when it's done? That was about all I had to say to them. But they like me now. They keep asking for me. They've asked for me while I'm on the other business trips. So, okay, I'm hungry. My food's getting cold, so I'll post this after dinner. All right, later.